Hello and good morning everyone. So today is the first trading session of this week. So let's get started with today's top stocks and news. The first one is Apollo Hospital, where the company's net profit is up by 60% at 411 crores. Revenue is up by 13%, EBITDA is up by 20% and margins are reported at 13.76% versus 12.96% on Y&Y basis. The next stock which you need to look at is Nykaa, where the company's net profit is reported at 20 crores versus 7 crores on yearly basis. Revenues again up by 24%, EBITDA is up by 43% and margins are reported at 6.47% versus 5.59% on Y&Y basis. The next stock which you need to look at is AstraZeneca, where the company's net profit is up by 48% at 58 crores. Revenue is up by 25%, EBITDA is up by 74% and margins are reported at 18% versus 13% on yearly basis. The next stock which you need to look at is Titagarh Rail, where the company's net profit is down by 18.5% at 64 crores. Revenue is again down by 4.4%, EBITDA is down by 15% and margins are reported at 11% versus 11.41% on yearly basis. The next stock which you need to look at in today's trading session is Eicher Motor, because company reported the total sale number where it is up by 7.3% on yearly basis at 7,402 units versus 6,901 units on last month. The next stock is Mahindra and Mahindra Auto, where the company's overall sale is up by 17% on yearly basis. Passenger vehicle sales is up by 21% at 52,431 units. Total export of the company is again up by 37% and three-wheeler sales are up by 11%. Along with that, company's tractor sales is also up by 10% on yearly basis at 40,643 units. The next stock which you need to look at is Tata Motors, where the company's total sales are down by 8.60% at 70,187 units. Domestic sales are again down by 10%, PV sales are down by 11% and the commercial vehicle sales are also down by 5% on Y&Y basis. The next stock is TVS Motors, where the company's total sales are up by 17%, two-wheeler sales are up by 16%, EV sales are up by 50% and exports are also up by 22% on Y&Y basis, reported at 1.18 lakh units. Along with that, company's three-wheeler sales are up by 46%. The next stock which you need to look at in today's trading session is Alembic Pharmaceutical, because USFDA issue Form 483 with 4 observation for API Unit 1 and 2 at Panalev. Also, the company unannounced and routine cGMP inspection was conducted by USFDA from May 26 to 31st, 2025 and none of the observation are related to the data integrity. The next stock which you need to look at is Cipla, because USFDA completes cGMP inspection at Bommasandra facility with 1 observation. Company to address sign USFDA observation on May 2025 inspection. The next stock which you need to look at is Adani Energy, because company win 1,660 crore transmission project in Maharashtra. Along with that, board approves fundraise up to 4,300 crores via QIP or other means. So these were some of the stock which you need to look at in today's trading session. Thank you. Bye-bye.